Kane, a leading MEP contractor, specializes in design, mechanical, electrical, public health, prefabrication, and fit-out, delivering projects within the residential, hospitality, education, commercial and healthcare sectors.
We are a multidisciplined M&E design and build contractor, specialising in prefabrication, design and then construction on site.
We're a mechanical electrical installation company. We do our own design, hence a good reason for having the Leica Geosystems. Today we're on West India Docks project, 26-storey hotel for Premier Inn.
We're working with John Sisk and Son on behalf of Rockwell, who's the client. It's I think it's the tallest Premier Inn in the UK. So we're doing the full M&E fit out, shell and core, and all the bedrooms too.
Kane Group are using the Icon ICT30 layout tool, and they've adopted this because traditionally they would use chalk lines and tapes and strings. On congested sites that becomes a little bit more tricky to implicate. Kane Group have been using Icon now for 2 years. They were introduced to it by John and Matt, our colleagues in Ireland, who have assisted with the training and implementation with their office, and that's now been brought over here to the UK and being used mainly in London. With 5 or 6 projects at the moment which are using Icon.
The challenges, I suppose, was it's quite compact for us. So whenever we started the site here back in March 2021, the slab was poured about level 6 or 7, but we were required to get on site and get started. To get on site and advance where you can, this is the game changer for us, particularly with the mechanical systems in, be it apartment blocks or hotel room as we have here.
So their design team, their BIM team over in Ireland, will prepare the data, format the data correctly and forward the information over to Daniel. Daniel imports it via USB into the tablet and is able to set out digitally. We've done some on-site training with Daniel on site, just showing the features, the benefits, how to use the system proficiently.
My reaction to the product was genuinely wow. The fact that the machine is able to do what it does is amazing.
Impressed, very impressed. As I said to you earlier, the previous project to the Woking one was another large residential project with a lot of M&E services above the ceilings, and it was done old school with chalk line tape measure.
The best solution is the auto staking feature, where the robot will move to the next point that we have selected. Since we've had the product, the whole process is sped up. We can get ahead of dry liners and everything's on the ceiling before anyone gets anywhere near the job.
We can stay on programme. Like as I said before, we're not relying on anybody else. We get the open floor plate and away we go. We're not waiting on anything else. All we need to do is get the materials on the floor. We get them on site much earlier than with other trades not behind us. Traditionally, if you're waiting on the dry liners to start building walls and stuff, then you're navigating around walls on the floor plate. You're trying to get materials around built walls, and then you have other trades coming in behind you, be it the painters or the tape and jointers, tilers and stuff. Whereas we're weeks, even months ahead of where we would originally have been on previous projects. After using this system, the install just goes, the first fix goes without a glitch anymore. Whereas previously we'd have been doing sealing handovers and the dry liner would come in and you would have services that were crossing over, clashing and stuff, all because the guys were just walking off the tape and not having that direction. Where now it's crystal clear, not just where the service needs to terminate, but also the bends and the 45s and change of direction. It's all laid out from the design guys. It's fault free.
We will carry on using the product across all of our jobs and see what way we can progress further.